Well, in addition to other problems, we're facing a worldwide catastrophe in the environment. I don't know if anybody's following what's going on in Copenhagen, but chances of anything important coming out of that that's going to turn around global warming are pretty slim. But in spite of the need of drastic action, environmentalists are such wimps. Now they want to buy off the polluters with cap and trade. Well, I'm not having any of it, and neither are the environmental angels. The environmental angels are coming. They'll be watching you and waiting. They'll see you when you dump your plastic in our beautiful and living ocean. They'll see you when you hide your nuclear waste. It's a time bomb sent to the future. They'll see you when you burn carbon, wood, coal, paper, gasoline, without thinking. They'll see it all, your high crimes and misdemeanors. Don't think that you can get away with it. They are coming from the bowels of the earth. They are coming from the apartment down the street. They are coming from a bedroom in suburbia. They are coming from within you. They'll work in your offices, on your ships, in your factories and fields, day after day, for years on end, acting so innocent and dumb. Then they'll come at you, oh yes, when you least expect it. They'll take you at night and in broad daylight. No tears. Your case is closed. Your deed is done. The crime is ecocide. Your punishment is our salvation. Some might call them terrorists. Others will cheer them as saviors. They're angels, all right, coming to save us from ourselves.
Wow.
And now for something completely different. One of my favorite poets, no matter what people say, I think deserves our respect, but he doesn't get much. Although I was happy to see that he's on the poetry wall. But a lot of people condemn him because he was a big success. And this is a poem about him. Is that you, Jim, lying in the cold Paris ground? We have a birthday present for you this December 8th, excuse me. We're taking you home, back to the chaos and disorder. Paris says you can go. In fact, you've overstayed your welcome. Too many of your children of night, despoiling Père Lachaise tranquility. Come home with us, Jim, back to the roofs and palm trees of Venice. Come on, Jim, we're going to take a little ride down by the ocean side. Thanks to the doors, we'll be flying high. The celebration is about to begin. We're going back to Venice, the town of your rebirth, where the lady touched you. A tomb on Windward Plaza, parked beside the ocean. Your songs and poems will play softly every night and day. In the end, O Dionysus, death makes angels of us all. Come home with us, Jim, and live in Venice once again. That was
curved wall down there. It's actually from a book of poems, not from one of the songs. It sounds very much like the Soft Parade lyrics, but it's actually a poem that Morrison wrote. And John Baroque was asked to put the poems up there, and so we went through the books and we pulled it out, and that's what Jim's referring to. Partly.
that that was a commercial announcement from our sponsor.
Morning poem.
The Let's poem was a collaboration, obviously. Jim wrote some of those, and Jim wrote some of those lines. Jim Morrison slept on every rooftop in Venice, they say. Jim Morrison, or as he liked to call himself, Mr. Mojo Rising. Mr. Mojo Rising. 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 Rise. Rise. Rise, Venice, rise. Rise, Venice, rise. A dream so sublime, a fate so unfair, a planned sanctuary by the bay, so unlike the city of the devils. In 1905, we floated down the canals. Cars were not welcome here. We'll ride the trolley. We'll pedal our bikes. We'll have streets for walking, oceanfront walk, no driving. But to the east, they despised our culture. The oil men said it was bad for business. So they faked an election back in 25, and there our independence died. Rise, Venice, rise. Rise, Venice, rise. Venice, they filled in your canals, destroyed your pier. They tore down your buildings, bulldozed your beauty. They seduced the weak and targeted the strong. If you don't like it, they said, take your protest downtown. Rise, Venice, rise. Rise, Venice, rise. They come like vandals, waving court orders. They destroyed our dreams and ruled like conquerors. They sent in their black-shirted army, arrested our poets, our poor, and our dissidents. Rise, Venice, rise. They swamped us with code enforcers and parking inspectors. They sent us their traffic and kept the receipts. They drove our poor from their houses and then harassed them because they were homeless. Rise, Venice, rise. They prowled Oakwood, planting their drugs and harvesting their criminals. They even came in the night to steal our statue named Freedom from the Lonely Circle. Rise, Venice, rise. Even our pagodas weren't safe, destroyed and replaced with plastic. They pulled down our buildings and made a parking lot of beautiful St. Mark's. Rise, Venice, rise. One morning we will come out of our homes with picks and shovels and dig out our canals. We'll come with hammers and saws and build homes for all of our Venice family. We'll come with guitars and drums and sing a song of peace and freedom. Our dead poets and artists shall guide us, and we will be as relentless as the sea. Venice will rise. Venice will rise. Are there any questions? Okay. Question over there? Yes, Hillary will be on in just a minute. So if you don't like something here, just wait a while and we'll get another reader up here.